Welcome to Music Lyceum's instructional video for one of rock's greatest anthems, Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. In this video, you'll learn how to play the exact same notes that Freddie Mercury played when he sat down on the piano bench to perform this song at Wembley Stadium on November 7th, 1986. Even if you're a beginner, this video will help you to bring the magic of this masterpiece to life. Whenever I learn a new song, I feel it's best to break the hands up, learn them individually. Let's start with the right hand. Bohemian has a bit of an introduction where he plays the same measure, the same progression for 3 times in a row. Right hand, we have our third finger on the green B flat, the pinky is on the purple D. The thumb naturally wants to rest over that F, which is good because that's exactly the note that will be played shortly. Starting together, B flat and D, down to the thumb, third finger B flat, pinky up to D, and then down to F twice. And that's going to happen again. And to begin the verse, it will happen once more. The song uses a technique that we know as spread octave, where the pinky and thumb are always playing the same note, but one higher than the other. We're going to come to the third B flat below middle C. Right here, yellow, pinky, thumb on the B flat above, together. Now what's so cool, majestic and beautiful about this song is when the left hand crosses over the right. So we're going to continue our spread octave technique, but it's going to be up on the right side of the piano. This pinky is going to come up to this purple G, thumb is on the orange G, bam, and then right next door, the Fs. 3 times, so 1, and then bum, bum, and one more time. And if you lean back a little bit, it helps you make room to get that left hand over there. When we put them together, the first 3 measures are going to sound like this. B flat and D together. The G's twice. Take that shape and kind of move that middle finger over to E flat, and the pinky is on the G. Together. C, E, G, C, C. Now we have 3 notes stacked in a column, which means they're all played together. We have C, E flat, and B flat. Thumb, E flat, the G, and then fingers 3 and 5 are right there over the F and the A. Thumb comes under to F, which lets the pinky hit that. Then, measure 7, 8 are repeats of measures 3 and 4. So you'll have just, again, G, and that takes us up to measure 9. But before we go there, let's take a look at the left hand for measures 3 through 8, that first part of the verse. Starting here, we have our B flats. Now this is where the left hand is going to cross over to the right. So this left hand pinky is going to find that purple G here, and the thumb will find the orange G and play together. Right next door to the left is the F. That's his move right there, or hers. Then we come down to G, and then up to A, and G, down to C, and farther to the right this time for D's, down to C, then C, moving higher to the right to F. Then we just go right back to the top. So we have our B flat, over, up to our G's, down to the F's, down to G, and A, G. So together, it's going to sound like this. Now we're going to repeat. And that takes us up to measure 9. We've played this shape before. We have our third finger on E flat and our pinky on C. We're going to hit that together. Thumb, third finger, pinky. Now, we're going to keep this finger over the E flat and kind of keep the pinky over the G, and the thumb is going to descend. So we were at C a moment ago, but now we have B and E flat. We're going to hit that together. Up to the G. The thumb moves down to B flat and hits with the E flat again. And pinky up to G. And the thumb again from B flat will go down to A and hit together with the E flat. After we hit the A and E flat, we're going to individually hit A, E flat, and G. From there, again, the thumb continues its journey to the left, one note at a time. A flat and E flat. Back up to the G. And the final destination for that thumb is G and E flat. Back up to that G. So together, it's going to sound like this, all in a row. The A gets the extra hits, then let's take a look at what the left hand is going to be doing in measure 9 and 10. Starts out on C, second C below middle C, brown and green for the thumb, always playing the same note, spread octave, C. Descending one note at a time to the left from C. Next white key is B. The next key there is a black key, down to B flat. The next key is A. And that'll hold a little longer than the others because the A has a few more riffs in the right hand. From there down to A flat and ending on the G. So again, left hand. When we put both hands together, it sounds like this. A little bit of a new part here. Second finger up to G, third finger B flat. Fingers are important here because soon we're going to need to reach this high orange E flat. But let's hit the G and B flat together. Down to E flat with the thumb. Now here we have 3 notes together. 2, G, 3, B flat, pinky all the way up to E flat. And back down, E flat, and then G and B flat where we started, back to the thumb. Left hand for that part is just going to be E flat and just holding. The thumb is going to move from the E flat to D, finger 2 on F, and 4 is just kind of waiting, getting ready for that B flat, but hitting that together, and then single note up to B flat. So that happens just over a left hand D. So measure 11. Measure 12 is a repeat. It's a repeat of measure 5 that you played earlier. Moving forward to measure 13. Right hand alone. You can see we have finger 2 on F, 4th finger over the A flat. It's going to play those 2 notes together, then just repeat that F with the same finger, and repeat that hit, F and A flat. So we have sort of 3 things. And then the thumb will go from F, thumb will move to E. So if there's 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, which plays with the A flat. From there, the thumb moves down while the A flat remains, and you're going to hit the A flat and the E flat. E flat repeats. Thumb down to the very next note, a white key D, hitting together, and then repeating that D. So for there we have bringing in the left hand, he starts on F. Thumb is on the very first F below middle C. Pinky, the next F below, we hit that. And again, as we did earlier with that C riff, we're just going to go 1 note at a time. F, down to E, down to E flats, landing on the Ds. It's called chromatically when we move 1 note at a time without skipping, black or white. F, E flat, and D together. So measure 14. Right hand alone. We have our B flat and D. We have different widths, same notes, but 3 hits. Take the thumb, put it where finger 2 used to be, the D. Finger 2 is on the F, and the same phrasing for the 3 hits. Long, short. Keep the D. Finger 3 will move up to G, and that G, finger 3 will go up to A flat. So we're going to keep that phrasing of long, short, short for all 4 of those hits. Left hand is easy, just hitting B flats with the same phrasing. Together. Moving forward to measure 15, right hand alone, we have finger 2 on the G, 3 on the B flat. Finger 5 is kind of anticipating when he's going to have to hit this high E, but first G and B flat, down to the low E flat, then the 3 notes together, back to the E flat, then we come down to the F and B flat, down to D with the thumb, we hit that again, E flat and G, down to the C, back up and down, and the This is where we want to land on this A flat, B, and E flat. Good. So we have bringing in the left hand. We have E flats, down to D, to C, and to A flat. And putting it together. Now I just want to mention, in that right hand, these fingerings are suggestions. Some of them are necessary, but if in a certain part you feel it's more comfortable to use a different finger, by all means, go ahead and do so. Whatever is easiest for you. So when we play this part together, we have and then the final measure of the first verse. Left hand is easy. It just hits E flat. And the right hand, where we just came from, G and B flat, same fingers, 2 and 3, hitting together. Down to E flat, G alone, B flat alone. Then we have this cool little descending riff. A flat with the thumb, finger 3 is on the orange C. We're going to keep coming up to this E flat, as you'll see. We're going to hit the 2 notes, up to E flat with the pinky, G and B flat, up to the pinky E flat. Now we use 1 and 2. So we have and when we put both hands together, this brings us to measure 18, which is just a repeat of the introduction that we started the song with. 2 of those, and then we repeat the verse. So in what we've covered thus far, you know everything you need to know for this song except the outro. So let's take a look at the outro. We have D flat, F, and A flat. Fingers 1, 2, and 3. We're going to hit that. And then we're going to keep the F and A flat, but use the pinky to switch from this low D flat with the thumb to the high D flat with the pinky. And you could see that we have some notes that are squares and some that are half squares. The half squares will be held half as long as the full squares. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3. So that part. And then you're going to sort of shift positions so your thumb is over the D flat and finger 3 is over the F. And the F is going to stay. It's the D flat thumb that's going to go down. D flat, C, B flat, and we end with this A, C sharp, E. A little longer for the squares on B and B flat until we have that long hit. And then a little beautiful ending for us. 1, 2, 5, C sharp, E and A in the orange area. Same fingers, same notes up in blue. So, for the outro, we have 1, left hand, D flats. The D flat's going to hit again quickly and come down to C, then to B. A little longer square, B flat until it ends on A. And then to end the song, we're just going to hit that 1A by itself. We used that term earlier, chromatic. It just means one note at a time without skipping. So that's what we do. We have this little chromatic move, descending. D flat. When you put them together, we have I hope you've enjoyed learning this song as much as I've enjoyed teaching it. Remember, even the greatest piano players on earth practice. With dedication and perseverance, you'll soon master this arrangement and find yourself taking on even greater musical challenges. Once you feel confident and comfortable with your rendition, share it with others. Spread the joy of music and let your talent shine bright for all to see.